Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Lying Secret, and Neo has just said hello to someone else who's in voice. The co-host.
Yakobu, 90.
Hey, there he is. Hey, Shotsky's in chat as well. Right, now, for the grand reveal, obviously you won't be able to see this, you'll have to believe me, but for the grand reveal, I need a very cold drink from the fridge. Hold on a moment.
Is that what was plugged in?
Yeah, boy. Got a little mini fridge. Excellent. Wow, that's cold. Quite quiet for me. What's quiet? Our voices. Hey, Catatonia. ASMR. Right. Excellent. Delicious. Right. Yeah. Your voice is very quiet. Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, the whole thing seems a bit quiet, actually.
Okay, so what you'll have just missed if you're watching the YouTube version is us spending 10 minutes sorting out bloody volume levels, so if the start of it sounded bad, then hello, stream, Lying Secret, Yakobu, bam, right, go. Right, continue. So we're playing Donut County. This is part 2. Oh, I forgot you have to press the X button, don't you? Right. I'm so sorry, Coco. It was my fault you got put in the hole. I should never have taken the job with the raccoons. What the? I just thought we were friends, dude. I thought we were too. But then you ruined my town. Grrr. I don't get it. I tried to help when you asked me to. I bought the catapult upgrade for you. Even though it's a waste of points. You told me that with the catapult you could launch everyone back out of the hole. Yet here we are, in the hole. Chickens are not a waste of points. Kiss Dollop on the head. You offended her. Bart? No. Kiss her. Bart? No. It's the least you can do. After stealing all of our eggs. I didn't steal the eggs. They fell through the ground. Bart? Just tell your story, Jellybean. Times were tough on the farm. I had to sell my prize rooster to make ends meet. Dollop was very upset. What's she now? Okay, chicken barn. Alright. So let's get going. So swallow all the small stuff. I think we need to do the chicken last, probably. There's a sneaky blade of grass all the way back there, which I don't know if we can get yet. You can make that fall in, but that does nothing yet. Can we get the raccoon to fall off? Yeah. Okay. Come on. There we go. We can probably get that shit off the top of the chicken. And we'll grab that, and the bike, and then the chicken. Oh, and there's some grass there, I almost missed that. Alright, grab all the... Oh! He's on the toilet. Why did you deliver a donut to Coco? Whack. He ordered one? Lol, what's the problem? BK, this is too much. Two. I love that bit where she corrects the wrong spelling of two. That really pleases me for some reason. You have to buy the
should.
Well, yeah, exactly. She should fix it. It was wrong. You have to buy the catapult upgrade right now and fix things. But I gotta save up for my quadcopter. Do it. You promised. Fine, fine. I'll fix everything. But you owe me by loading store. Yeah, so this is on his tablet. So, yeah, there's only two things. I love that tablet holder, beanbag chair, Racoon Lagoon ticket. He's saving up for the quadcopter there. We need to buy the catapult, but we can afford to buy the energy drinks as well. Now, as far as I'm aware, they don't do anything, but there is a trophy for buying them, so just thought I'd mention that. We'll have 102 left, so which is fine, because we only need 99 for that. So yeah, buying those energy drinks is just a trophy. I don't know that they actually do anything. But we need the... we'll have 3 left after catapult, that's fine. You do have to buy the energy drinks first, though, I think. Or maybe not, actually, because you have to exit the store, so maybe it doesn't matter. But you do have to buy them anyway, so... Alright, so this is a new mechanic, so we've got the catapult. So press X button to catapult. Whee! So we can launch that. So if we launch and then move out the way, the thing breaks, and then we can swallow the rest of the cage. I'll get the other bits in a minute. So yeah, swallowing the chicken gives us a different type of catapult. So basically it launches him, and then he gets scared and flaps his little wings on the way down, so it's a slow descent. So I thought that... right, I'll go through what I thought you originally had to do, and then I'll show you what you do have to do. I thought you either had to get him on that platform above us there, or hit that bell up there so someone would open the hatch, but it's to do with this bag, right? So you dangle the bag in like that, and then when you let go of it, so the thing goes up. So what you do is sit below the door, launch the chicken, then open the thing, and then when he lowers down, he goes inside the barn. Okay. And then he starts, and then eggs start firing out of that hole. Now, there's a trophy for letting 3 dozen eggs splat on the ground. Now, what I did first of all was just think, oh, whatever, I'll just wait for him to launch 3 dozen eggs. Not realising that switch up there, if you fire the chicken, or the box rather, it fires eggs at a much, much faster rate. So all you'd have to do then is just wait for, you know, 3 dozen eggs to hit the ground, but we don't have to do that. So anyway, just park yourself under the eggs. And slowly our hole will grow. More eggs in my hole, please. 3 dozen is what? 24, 25, 20, 36? Yeah. So there you go. So that's once they stop, your hole's at maximum. So we can swallow that bit of fence, and I think probably whatever that building is. Hey!
Giant kettle.
Yeah. There you go. And yeah, if you missed anything like, say, the bits, you can get them now. Because this is like the clean-up section of the thing, so I'm grabbing all the shit in the background there. And this stuff. And the big chicken, the car, the grass. Now that's obviously still not big enough, but if you park it under one end like that, and then jolt to the side, it goes in. Now that bag didn't go in. I don't know if that's going to be a problem, but I think we're probably fine. Barn small. This might grow into a real barn someday. Oh yeah, these descriptions are brilliant. This is like the descriptions of items in Katamari. I won't bow down to the chicken, ever! Bad chicken monument. If you carry this and look mad, you can walk into anywhere. Those people that look like they're official just because they're carrying a clipboard. If it doesn't have a crate, it's not a video game.
Nice.
Eggs saved my life. True story. Expensive sand. I like that. It reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 2. We got to shoot the flour bags. Hay bale. Farm tubes. No purpose. Icing bag. The good part of a donut. See, I wondered what that was. I thought that was a big sweet. Ladder. Walking under a ladder isn't just bad luck, it's embarrassing to the ladder. Scoop out the inside before you eat the rind. Head like a fucking orange. Brilliant. Any truck could be carrying a pig, but not this one. True. This thing goes from 0 to 60 in 60 seconds. I like that. The old way of making holes. Nice. because we're a hole. Silo, that's what it is. If you get into one of these, you're rich. Who will invent the next strawberry? If you eat the seeds, you might turn into a watermelon. Remember that thing you were told as a kid, don't swallow chewing gum because it gets stuck around your stomach or whatever? It's that sort of thing. What? Have a garbage day. 999 feet below Donut County. I'm never going to remember what voices I gave these characters, by the way, but I'll give it a go. You weren't even trying to help, BK. I was trying. It's hard to use the catapult. I think the hole is only really good for destroying things. It must be designed that way. Designed? Don't look at me. I didn't design it. But you used it. Well, what else could I use? I don't know. You could have used real donuts? Could a real donut have saved poor Bearclaw from certain doom? Saved me? You humiliated me. You were getting hunted by bees. I'm a hero. You ordered a donut to the middle of the forest. Oh wait, you ordered a donut to the middle of the forest? Yeah? I guess it's suspicious that you would offer to deliver donuts all the way up to the middle of the forest. Hunted by bees? Look. It's a tough job. Sometimes you get hunted by bees. Okay. Time, help! Honey Nut National Forest. Wonder if we'll find any cornflakes or hoops. Okay. Grass. Okay. There's a rock. I don't know what that was, a pine cone maybe. Okay. I think we can drink the honey. Yeah. That. And that. Sometimes I can't tell if that's just a shadow or whether that's actually an object, so I just kind of move under it because, you know. Okay. Can I swallow the tree stump? Yep, just about. Right, yeah, so you can see what's loaded in the catapult in the top left. So we've loaded honey. So we're too small to take those out, so we can get the frog possibly. Whoop! There we go. So now we've got the frog loaded. We can swallow the beehives to get a little bit of extra weight. Or the extra size, rather. Okay. So, yeah, the spatial awareness for these things is weird. So you'd think, well, at any point I could be underneath it, but luckily if you look very carefully you can see there's shadows, so if you line yourself up with the shadow, then that can happen. Now, the flies moving about is kind of annoying and I got stuck on that for a while, but we'll see. So let me grab all the beehives first, because eating the beehives will make him bigger, and make the hole bigger as well. Okay. It's the middle one I had problems with. Yeah, I don't know why I had so many. I got stuck on that for ages. I don't know why. I think because I wasn't looking at the shadow before. That's all I can think I was doing wrong. Right. There's a yeah, moped back there. Strip all the small stuff. Right. I think we can grab the... Can you grab the honey on the... Okay. Yeah, so he hangs onto him, but that won't bring him down, so... I was actually trying to go for the honey on the front of the barn, but... Alright. Let's grab the bees. I think they're pretty easy to grab. You can literally grab them from, like, 2 different places for all 4 of them. Okay. So he's really big now. So if we launch him at Bearclaw... Yep, he brings him down. Now, sometimes when things hang like that, they get so close to the ground that they no longer pull them and the thing just springs back up. So what you can do is leave the hole under the frog, so as he weighs back down, he weighs himself through the hole and causes extra weight to hang on what he's hanging on. So, yeah. And I think that means we can have the barn. There we go. Great delivery! What, ever closer to our quadcopter. I wasn't going to go through all these, but given how short this game is, we may as well. This has got some funny ones. Bees are very hyper and they like to kiss their mums, but... Thank you for the bits, Neo. Oh, and thank you to Shotsky for the tier 1 sub. You subscribed for 5 months earlier on. Don't know if I read all that out, but I have now. Forest shed. If you sleep in your shed, no one will steal your tools. True. A piece of fruit that bees love to hang out in. I like that. Bees are always making dessert. Well, true. What was that Eddie Izzard thing? Why do bees make honey? No other insects make earwigs, don't make jam. You did, but it's all good. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember if I did or not. Bees rent apartments from their mum. Well, that's technically true, actually. It's a watering can, but for making bees tired. Yeah, the bee smoker. In fact, you... what's that game where you're a bee smoker and you fire up at bees? Is that one of the Donkey Kong games? You know, like the weird sequels? It might be. One of them is, I think. Or some... because they get high. There you go. Because I got high. Forest frog, you can predict the weather sometimes based on the time between a frog's croak. Sometimes it's wrong. Yeah, so it's just random shit. Honeycomb, sticky. Rub this on your stuff to make it hard to steal. Pinecone. Pinecones make no sense. It's not a good fruit. That's true. You ever tried one? They're horrible. Bear Claw's phone. There are no games on it. Yeah, sometimes you can wait for the it to turn around to look at more stuff. Bear Claw's scooter. It's out of gas. It was on the floor. Stump. A seat that creates bugs. I like that. Okay. Have a garbage day. That sounded almost like Winnie the Pooh then. Oh, Tigger. I'm surprised Oh no. Oh, Tigger. I'm surprised I can do that voice, to be honest. I didn't know I could. There you go. There's another voice to add to the canon.
Piglet.
Oh, Piglet. Oh, I'm Eeyore. I remember that on Family Guy. Eeyore, why are you so depressed? I have a nail in my anus. Oh. What about me? Nobody asked about me. Did DK owe you a catapult too? No. He ruined my restaurant. Your restaurant stinks. Yeah, it's Grade D. How can you guys be called salt and pepper and not have an appreciation for soup? Boo! Boo! Calm down, nerd. Calm down, nerds. What did BK do to your restaurant? Well, I was dealing with a slight bug problem. I was exhausted from rounding up bugs, so I ordered a donut. Thank you for the clip, Neo. I'll just pop that in Discord. I watch them all after the stream. So. Okay. Why is that? Oh, that's weird. What's in my gaping hole tonight? So 2 people on Discord replied with a golf hole picture. Nice. Okay. Now cat soup. Now this is an interesting one for trophies. Because the trophy for this is located inside the building, but you have to do this bit first. So if you fail, you have to do this bit every time. Although it is very difficult to fail. Not in so much as it's easy to do, but you can't end the scene without doing a certain thing. So as long as you don't do that, then you're probably alright. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. Let's grab that. Let's grab all the water as well. Some levels you can't have the pole swallow water, but you can in this one, so... Oh, that was interesting. Now there's a bug in there. Okay, let's zip. I don't know if we can swallow the table. We can certainly swallow the chef. Cat soup. Okay, so this is the bit. Right. So first of all, swallow these cans because they're just in the way. Right. So there's a couple of things that go on here. So basically, we have to we have to make soup for the bird and have him drink it. But so this is where you get the water. Obviously, there's nothing in there, so you have to pull this to fill it with water. Okay. Then we get the salt and pepper. The salt and pepper rack opens. So we need to add 1 salt and 1 pepper. Now that's the simple way to end this level, but there's a secret recipe that you can make for the bird, and that gets you a trophy. But this is tricky. So we fill the thing full of plain water, and every time you get a salt or a pepper, right, a bug comes out. Now if the bug goes in the soup, it turns the soup bad, and the bird throws up, which obviously you have to start again. But if the, I've got some pepper, so there's now 2 bugs, so basically you have to move around in a tight circle. If you go too close to the bird, he will just drink the soup. So another salt, there's 3 bugs. Okay, we want the soup to go orange, really. Oh god, that was close. You want to lure them back like that, and then... Okay, I think we need 1 more pepper. If the bugs get in it, it goes green. Oh wait, maybe it was 3 salt and 2 pepper, I can't remember. There's no indication of how you're supposed to do this, by the way. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think I needed more pepper than salt. So I don't know if I've screwed this up, but... Yeah, for some reason it's not going the right colour. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe it's because the salt didn't go in? I don't know. I'll try and grab 1 more of each and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that was close. Yeah, okay. So anyway, the idea is that you're supposed to put in a certain amount of salt and pepper to make it orange, but it's not really working. So I'm not sure why. I'll get the bird to drink it. I'll tell you if I did it right or not. Yeah, no, it wasn't right. I don't know. I can't remember what the combination is. You have to look up the combination online, basically. What is the combination? Secret soup. Donut County. It's something like 3 pepper and 2 salt. I must have messed it up. I don't know if you can put too much of something in. It's 2 salt and 3 pepper. I'm pretty sure I did that. But anyway, what happens is if you get that right, the exact same thing happens, but the bird sort of cries a tear before it zooms out because the soup was so good. So yeah, that's only for a trophy though. You don't really. That's all it is. So yeah, we've got to sort out this guy's bug problem. Right. Do you know what it reminds me of actually? Do you remember the very, very start of that episode of Black Books where, you know, the one where they drink the wine by accident, and the monks are in the monastery, and one of them tastes the grape from some tree that only bears fruit once every, 1,000 years or whatever, and he cries a tear as he tries it. It's the sweetest grape ever, and it turns out that's what they made the wine out of that they accidentally drink later on. It's like, yeah, it's like five grand every glass or something. It's ridiculous. Okay, we can swallow those trucks. Neo says, yeah, 2 salt shakes and 3 shakes of pepper. Yeah, I must have done it wrong. I'll tell you what we can do afterwards. I can go back to this level and try it again, because now I know the amounts, I can show you what it looks like. Because it's only a momentary thing, so... Alright, I think we can swallow these huts. Yeah, okay. Then we can swallow the actual restaurant, and that bin over there. And then a little bit of that. You know, I like how the music fades out, because we've zoomed out so much. Okay, let's have that building. It's a little bit tricky to get in. And that one as well. Right, there we go. What? Yeah! Rank up! You unlock the quadcopter. Report to Racoon HQ for training. That's literally just a level progression in the game. You can't really not gain enough XP there. Okay. Soup bowl. Soup has many health benefits if you sit in the pot long enough. Restaurant stall. Use this to reach the food. It's polite to put your butt on this. Metal house. So many houses aren't made out of candy. Cat soup. What can I say? I hate it. Oh, because it's the raccoon doing the comments, isn't it? He hates cats, I think. Why is this in the Trashopedia? Who cares? Not sure what the joke is there, but anyway, wooden platform, I guess. Use this to wrap up your food when you're done. Yeah, tablecloth, I suppose you could. A restaurant candle. Candles get better the more you have. At least 1,000 is a good starting point. Cockroach, not a big deal. I've got like 100 of these at home. The boast. Condiment cart. Free food. You don't even have to buy anything. Measuring cup turns food into math. Just add an S to the end of that one. Recipe book. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. I forgot this is the thing you can do. So during the levels, you can pause and look at the Trashopedia. So once you've swallowed the book outside, you can go into the Trashopedia and read this during the level. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, that's how you find out, because there's another puzzle later on that involves you looking at an item in the Trashopedia and reading the description to solve a puzzle. So yeah, 2 salt shakes and 3 shakes of pepper would give you perfect soup. It's rude that I can't fit inside. Soup pot. Food only garbage can. Saucepan. Sometimes there's breakfast inside. Salt shaker. Use salt to make food taste like the ocean. Pepper shaker. Add pepper if your food tastes too good. I'm not a massive fan of pepper either, so... Broth can. Soup was invented. Chef's hat. Chefs use this hat to imagine what it's like being an onion. Chef bird. You can let a bird cook, but don't let it feed you. Yeah, because it ducks forward to drink the water. Chef's car. Honk if you were a goose in your past life. Ha! References to Untitled Goose Game there. City building. Some apartments don't allow pets, but you can keep bats if you pretend to be upset about it. So I think that's a reference to yeah, obviously you can't keep pets, but if bats nestle somewhere and there's some sort of endangered species and you try and get them removed, the RSPCA will stop you from removing them, so I guess that's what the joke is, but...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that happened on Coronation Street at one point, back when I used to watch it, and someone was campaigning to keep the bats in some sort of tower they wanted to demolish or something. Have a garbage day. Yeah, we'll go back to that soup thing later and I'll show that off. I got food poisoning from cat soup. More than once. Yes, I used to work there. It's pretty gross. Wow. Everything I do seems to have helped everyone. He's got a point, Mira. Maybe BK ain't so bad. Okay, everybody. We all know cat soup was a hole even before it got holed. Nice. But let's get back to the real problem here. Yeah. My 100% smashed quadcopter. Yeah, why did you smash it, Mira? Dude. Oh, dude. I didn't want to smash it. I had to. Donut shop. View from the quadcopter camera. Yeah, you can see BK controlling it there. Check this out. Wow. Yeah, it talks. Oh yeah, and this. Wow. Notice how the propellers spin really fast. That's how it flies. No kidding. And it only took 12 deliveries for me to get it. Can I see? Sure. Ooh. Oh, be careful. Careful. Like this? A little lower? How about this? Dun, dun, dun. What are you doing? You're acting psycho. How can you brag about this stupid toy when you got it by destroying our friends' homes? They ordered the donuts, dude. I gave people what they wanted. Oh, I give people what they want. This is pointless. BK, what's your password for this thing? I think it's 0451. Wait, no, I changed it to I changed it to Bonky Kong. Maybe that was a Donkey Kong reference earlier on then. Thanks. By the way, do you know what's at the bottom of the holes? Oh, I don't know. What are you doing? Teaching you a lesson. Yeah, so this is the story of how BK ended up in the hole, I guess. Get all the quadcopter bits as well. Kind of hard to see him past. I think we can probably swallow the tree. Well, we can swallow most of the tree anyway. There we go. Swallow the pathways. We may as well. Get the plants. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun bit when you can sit under a tree and do this. Alright, there's BK in with the cart. Grab those plants back there. I don't think we can grab that grass or those fences on the right. It doesn't seem like I can go over there. Do a quick scan before we swallow the donut shop, because obviously that's how Mira got down there. Because you can see those buildings down there. Can we swallow the donut? There we go. Probably easier to do in the building first, but whatever. Okay. So that's how everyone got down here. I had to do it, dude. There was no other way to get through to you. You don't know what it's like to lose something you care about. I mean... I guess I get what you mean. You guys love your weird trash houses, and I took them away. By doing my job. My job. If anyone remembers that from Yakuza 0. I need my visa for my job. Which, I guess in this context, is an evil job. Close enough. Will you help us get everyone out of the hole now? Blah. Okay, fine. Where do we start? Lol, I was hoping you'd know. I'm sorry if I gave you that impression that I know stuff. But I know basically nothing. You've got to find Pup. If you guys can find Pup, we can use this hot air balloon to go back to the surface. Oh yeah, Pup. Yeah, he's the one that went off in the hot air balloon in an earlier level. BK, can you look up Pup on your tablet? Of course. Tablet. Please locate GPS data for a hot air balloon containing a pup. Huh? I'm kidding. This thing doesn't have voice commands. Neo was playing Yakuza Kiwami on Switch today. Oh, nice. You know who might be able to find pup? Possum. No, no, no. Possum is too weird. He's weird, but you have to admit Possum was right. The Earth is hollow. Yeah, he said he was the one that said the Earth was both hollow and flat. If you know where he lives, I can get him. Yeah. Just deliver a donut to the abandoned house. Lol, of course Possum squats in the abandoned house. I always thought it was haunted. This is worse. So Possum's a weirdo. Okay, there he is. Or is it? Ooh, abandoned house. What? Oh yeah, this level's weird. Okay, so first of all, swallow all the candles. Okay. Okay. Now, you can see a sort of fridge over on the right here. So if we open it, there's a torch. We can swallow that. Right. Now that gives us light for a little while, so we can use that. Oh yeah. So if you look at any of the masks, it gets scared and the torch goes off. So what you do is you go over to the fridge and that lights up, and a battery magically appears next to the fridge, which gives you light for a bit longer. So yeah, there you go. Just basically got to swallow as much as you can before you get scared by another mask. Okay. It's obviously quite difficult to... Oh, there you go. Alright. You can swallow stuff while in this mode, but because you can't see what you're doing, you might as well just get another battery. Right. I think the batteries don't actually grow the hole, because otherwise you could just do that endlessly. Ooh, whoa. Okay, slightly too small for that, I think. Yep, okay. Battery. Can I swallow that box? Yep. Because I had a load of stuff on top of it, so that's handy. There's a box next to... Yeah, that's some sort of safe there, I think. Oh, birdcage. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, if you end up throwing anything out of the level, it bounces back in, which is nice, so... Like that, for example. I've done that before. I threw something out of the level and went, oh, and then after a couple of seconds it bounced back into the level, so I don't know if I got lucky or what, but right, did I get everything? Okay. Oh no, there was some stuff there. Right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you pull that to unlock the blinds, and there's another battery there. Hey, there we go. That's a bit better to see. Yeah, so that scares the cat, right? And then we can swallow the fridge, and that, and the bowling ball there. And now, I think this is propping up the... I don't know if that table's propping up the bed, yeah. If you can jiggle the leg, you can get that to fall down and collapse, and then we can swallow the cat, right? Okay. Oh no, not the cat, sorry, Possum. Yeah, of course it is. Possum was asleep in the abandoned house, right? Now just to swallow everything outside, really. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Get the bin. Whee! There you go. Boom, boom. I was right. No way, that's not a good voice, 'cause I'll have to keep doing it. I was right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hollow Earth! Occam's razor! Yes. How many hours do we have to listen to this? So, Possum, do you know how to locate Pup? Pup, Pup. I think I heard the cops looking for a dog in a hot air balloon. Oh. Where is he? I might be able to find out if I had a Racoon police scanner. Oh my god. BK, where can we get a Raccoon police scanner? The police chief probably has one. But he's at Raccoon Lagoon today. It's his day off. Let's wreck it. Mira, are you serious? Raccoon Lagoon is the happiest raccoon place on Raccoon Earth. It's got great tunes and water balloons. This is like one of those terrible adverts. It's like, what was it? Do you remember that? Genuinely, you can look this up on YouTube to find out it's real, because I remember them on TV. There was a holiday park where they went, lovely sands and dunes and things for the kids to do. Welcome to Sandy Balls. That was genuinely the name of the place. Amazing. So they just thought that was a good idea. Wow. Anyway. Raccoon Lagoon is home of the fun flume. That's fun for raccoons. You have no choice, BK. The flume is doomed. Fine. But you have to answer to the police chief when he's down here. So the police chief is a raccoon. There you go, there he is in his little hat.
The Vietnam episode of South Park.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hell in that place. We didn't even get a log flume for the first 3 years. And Jimbo and Ned defeated the entire Viet Cong army on their own. Oh, speaking of which, no, wait, this is the first stream where I can mention it, isn't it? Trailer on YouTube now for South Park Series 27. So that's coming soon. Collapse all that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It looks quite good. I don't really follow current events, so I may have to look up what some of the episodes are about, but I still enjoy it. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's an angle thing. Okay. Can we get the fence? Oh, there we go. Goldfish. Right, swallowing the goldfish has given us another catapult thing, so I think, can we hit that shelf there? No, okay. Right, we can use it to hit the giant gumball machine. Oh, yes, thank you, Neo. Yeah, I will take a picture of those later for Discord. Yeah, Neo sent me I was going to mention that on stream actually, so well done, I totally forgot. A Metal Gear Solid soundtrack CD he said he was going to send me, and he said, oh, I've sent you something Japanese as well, and I went, okay. And he said, ooh, it might be a surprise. And it's a PS3 Japanese copy of Yakuza Dead Souls. So, well, Yakuza of the End, I think it's called in Japan. Yeah, it looks like it. And it's the best range, so it's like the platinum games for the PS3, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty damn cool. I'll take a picture of them later. Right, we've got the water and the fish. I can't remember why we need that now. I'm not sure about the fish. Oh, if you launch the water, I think you can turn the wheel. Yeah, there we go. So we need to get Raccoon through the flume. I don't know where those traffic cones came from. I'm not sure they were there before. Right, anyway. Oh, yeah, the fish means we can launch water, I think. So, wait. No, there we go. So what we need to do is get, a water balloon, and then launch the water balloon, then let that burst, I think. Yeah. Then swallow the water, and then launch the water at the thing. Yeah, there we go. So the fish is the catapult. So we swallowed a water balloon there. No, the fish... Yeah, so the fish needs to be out of the way, because the fish is just so we can get more water balloons. Launch the water balloon. Okay. Get the water out. Okay. And then swallow the fish. It's just a process of what to do next, basically. I'd probably be stuck on this for a fair while if I hadn't played this already, but just because I know what I'm doing, so... Okay. Now he goes through the water flume and is stuck there, so I think we need another one. And launch... Okay, so we're over here now, so if we launch this piece of the flume, like that, then he will slide down, and if I put the hole right there... the little camera that took a photo of him as it ended. Nice.
Nice.
I forgot why that camera was there. Makes sense now. Right, we can use that to swallow the gumball machine, maybe. Oh no, I remember. Okay, we do need to swallow the gumball machine though. Right. Okay. Now we're going to swallow all this crap over here. I love how the raccoons have lined up to get on the Ferris wheel. Can we swallow the ticket hut? Just about. Okay. Right, so let's swallow those two. Right, now the pipe is obviously linked to the gumball machine. I say the gumball machine, it's not a gumball machine, it's a water balloon machine, but basically. So load up with water. Can we get that camera? Oh, do you know what? It might count as part of the mounting, so we can get that in a minute. Alright. Now, I don't know if this slows down, so you have to be a bit quick about this. Nice. Chaos! This is why I love this game, because it's just utter chaos for the sake of it. Quick flash. Nice, thanks Neo. Yeah, so we can swallow all this crap in our gaping hole. There we go. Ooh, yeah, okay, bit tricky to... yeah, okay. Oh, fucking water park. Oh yeah, luckily the thing is shaped like a bowl, so if you knock anything onto the top it slides back into the middle. Also, this reminds me of that episode of South Park where Cartman has to sneak the water park into prison for that kid, and he puts it all up his arse. Just going, the log flume's coming next. Thanks for the clip, Neo. Just put that in Discord. Clips. There we go. Excellent. Right. Oh, and there's another clip. Slightly, hold on. Ugh. Spinning right, you spin me right round. Now I got that. Uh-oh. There's the police chief. Blah. Is he alive? There's his scanner, look. Grant me the scanner. Guys, I could get in trouble for this. Trash King will take away my tablet if he finds out. Oh no, are you going to get grounded too? Will he drop you and all your friends into a weird cave? Okay, I get it. Possum, got anything on the scanner? One sec. Yes, got it. Trouble continues with Racoon HQ. Day 3 of protesters. They have custom t-shirts now. Reminds me of Bleach Japan. That's not it. Donut County donut shop is missing. Investigation underway. Eyes out for delivery raccoon named BK. Ah. Turn it off. There's gotta be some news about Pup. Requesting backup on the 405. Hot air balloon causing traffic jam. That must be my pup. Got it. He's on the 405. Yes, we better hurry, BK. The cops are after him. The cops are after me. Calm down, it's okay, dude. I'll visit you in jail. What? I know, I'm a really good friend. But first, we have a delivery to make. Yeah, I just love some of the weird humour in this. Okay, so the 405. So we start off in a traffic jam. So there's a raccoon on his way to work. Oh no, that's a mouse, sorry. Okay, swallow all the shit down there. Yep, there we go. We've got to wait for him to back up so we can swallow that giant drink. And then, I can't remember how to do this now. It's kind of... Yeah, you you have to move slowly, otherwise he drives out. Alright. Okay. The raccoons have just set up shop and are watching telly in the middle of the road.
Makes me think the whole game's sort of like a Resident Evil reference, isn't it?
Oh, because do you know what? I literally didn't get that until you just said that Raccoon City. Yeah, I honestly didn't think of it. Oh. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, one of the raccoons I've managed to flick up onto theirs. Hopefully that's not a problem. Yeah, there you go. Neo said Raccoon City as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that raccoon, but above me, should be on the floor, and I flicked him up there by accident, so hopefully that's... Oh wait, there's more stuff there. A bowling ball and a money case. If I can swallow the chair, I should be big enough to take these out. Yeah, and that'll collapse all the tellies. So I can have them. That and the tyres. And there's one telly over there. And I think I can probably get the picnic table. Maybe? No? Okay. Right, so this is another bit I got stuck on for a while, because I was going like this, going, what do I do, and trying to find more objects to swallow, right? What you have to do is perfectly line up with the raccoon that's fiddling with the truck. But it is tricky. Like that. And then a load of donuts will come out. So we can swallow all those to grow the hole. Now we've got a tyre we can launch. No, I'm not does that open the truck? Donut. Oh, maybe that's to take out the table. Yeah, I think you have to... There we go, yeah. You have to knock the table because it's an odd shape. Right. Let's swallow the barriers for the road. Okay, so they're taking pictures of pup. So if we launch the donut, we can swap it with that guy's camera, because obviously he wanted the donut. So now we've got a camera, so we can launch it at the drones and make them dizzy by flashing camera in their face. And then as they come down, if you let them hit the floor, you can let them fly straight into the hole, but it's funnier to let them hit the floor. Make sure you get all the bits. And now we've got a raccoon, so let's launch him at the balloon. He grabs on, and then the balloon's slowly getting heavy, see, because we want Pup to go in the hole. Hey Shotsky. Okay, so let's launch the camera at that one. Sometimes you have to launch the camera more than once to make him dizzy enough, but if you can get them like this, yeah, they should go straight into the hole. Sorry for disappearing, that's alright. Welcome back. Welcome back. Right, launch the second raccoon. Grab on. Was too invested in judgment without the E in it, yes. Flick. Yeah, see, he turned round. Sometimes you have to, if you don't quite get the camera in front of him, you have to launch it more than once.
You can fly drones in judgment, can't you?
Yes, from what little I remember of it, yeah. We'll get to that at some point, don't worry. Swallow the camera again. Right, I think we need to launch the camera and not get it in the hole. Yeah, because then the relevant item to launch is then the third raccoon, so there you go. No? There we go. So the police chief comes in. And he's got a grappling hook, so he's trying to get the balloon. So we've got to make sure he doesn't. So we launch the camera. We've got to wait till he's low enough so the camera can flash in his eyes, basically. So you've got to time it right. Like that. And if we can get the hook, that means we can get him... Yeah, see? So you have to shoot him twice. This is the one I was thinking of. So flash it in his eyes. Then wait till he's dazed and confused. Then hit him again, that's it. There you go. Like driving in China, says Orb. Hey, Orb. Welcome to the stream. So now we've got the police chief... No, not the police chief, the sort of head raccoon of this area. So if we launch him at the balloon as well, and then allow it to fall in, there we go. Right, this is the cool bit. If you enjoy things going in holes, you'll love this.
Nice.
This is like when you find a big line of things that run into your Katamari ball and they just join on themselves. This is brilliant. I guess if they drive past, I'm not sure what happens. I've never let one drive past, so I imagine after a certain height they can't really get past, but there you go. So that's how we get Pup in the hole. Oh hey, just because Orb wasn't here earlier, I'll mention again, I got a little mini fridge now, sitting right next to me, so I can have drinks cold. So that reminds me, I should put the rest of my drink back in there. There we go. Excellent. Right. Pup! You're safe! Ruff! Yeah, you were saying during the draft. Yeah, they arrived today. I got 2 of them. I've got one for down here and one for Mother Secret for a room. Okay, Pup, get out. I need this hot air balloon. I'm going up to save us. No way, dude. You can't go alone. You'll just run away. I'm coming with you. I'm coming too. In case we need to hack into the mainframe. No. Yeah, don't. Just stay here. Are you guys just leaving with no plan? We're going to talk to the leader of the Raccoons. Trash King? We're going to do a boss fight and kick his butt. I love that. We're going to have a boss fight. Dude, you always screw up the boss fight. You've got to follow my lead this time. Maybe just try talking to him first. Well, we'll try. Good luck then. Thanks, Coco. Okay. I watched the Minecraft movie dubbed into my language. I forget what your language is now, but interesting. Is the Minecraft movie any good? Obviously, I don't expect it to be great, but it seems vaguely interesting. At least it doesn't have Grandpa Pig's fucking horrid beard. Yeah, because we played Peppa Pig the other day, and the Grandpa Pig's beard freaked all out. It's great. I really enjoyed it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might check that out. It's one of those films that I do not expect to be great, but it might have some funny Minecraft references in it, so I don't know. Wow, eerie. It doesn't feel that different up here. It's like we got replaced by raccoons. But what? I already said I'm sorry. You don't have to rub it in. You think this is all my fault? I feel bad, but I can't do what I did. BK, here's a tip. You're feeling guilty. I don't blame you for everything that raccoons do. I don't blame you for everything raccoons do. Sorry, I said that sentence wrong. You still want to be friends? I do. But if you want to be friends with me, don't make your guilt my problem. Oh yeah, and wash my car. Also, give my dog a bath. Deal. There it is. Racoon HQ. It's that thing on the old observatory hill. Wow. Kind of looks like a big garbage can. I know. Cool, right? I guess it makes sense. Trash King lives there. Well, let's go for it. Alright. Does it loop the soundtrack for the entirety of the film? Because that's a deal breaker. I think they mixed 2 or 3 songs for the game, slightly for the movie. Yeah, I mean, I only really play Minecraft for the trophies, but I know enough about it to get like reference. Also, we played Minecraft Story Mode with what was that weird guy's name? The one that sounded like Mr. Bean. Stampy, yeah. God, what an idiot. And all these people I'd never heard of. I thought they were just random NPCs, and Code was going, no, these are people you're supposed to know who they are. And I went, oh, right, okay. So, I didn't know any of them were. Minecraft Story Mode. Yeah, unfortunately they weren't streams that were recorded, so... but they happened, so... Ooh, Stampy. I really, really like it. Yes, Minecraft Story Mode was actually pretty good. I didn't. I thought it was just going to be a sort of silly. I mean, it was kind of a silly game, but it had some genuinely decent bits in it. Wow, it smells awful. Do you guys use like reverse air fresheners? Home sweet home. Lol. Okay, you should call Trash King now. Try to convince him to help us fix everything. Are you kidding? I can't call him. It would be extremely awkward. Text him then. Fine. Hey. Oh yeah, so, I think this is the conversation where you... because there's a trophy for pressing the duck button 100 times. Don't ask. Because BK kind of does... Trash King doesn't want to talk to BK, you can basically just... without being interrupted by the other end of the conversation, so this is a good place to get that trophy, so I just thought I'd mention that. TK? Hello? Who is this? I should do this as Brian Blessed, shouldn't I? Who is this? Sorry, new phone. It's BK. Yeah, I love that. Who are you? I work for you. I was wondering, like, is it possible to undo some of the holes and give people their trash back? Okay, never mind. No problem. He just can't be asked to respond. That's why this is a good place to do that duck thing, because you won't be interrupted by them replying the ducks back. So it's very much quicker to do it in this conversation than any other. Give me Wolf Among Us 2 now. Wolf Among Us was good. I'd go for a BK right now. Double Bacon XL. That does sound nice, Orb, yeah. What is he saying? Oh, what is he saying? It didn't work, dude. I think he's mad at me. Dang. Whoops. You know what would be fun? Opening a hole and wrecking this place. Lol. Yep. Let's do it. Okay. One hole coming up. There's the raccoon just working on the outside of it. Swallow his equipment. There's a thing there, I don't know what that is, but there's a hammer there, so... yeah, come on. There we go. Shake that stuff out. Okay. Or Wendy's. I've never had Wendy's, is it any good? Well, we tried. Oh well. Nothing else we can do, lol. I can help. Possum, we told you to stay with everyone. You did, but I read between the lines. I can help you hack into the HQ's security system. You can sneak a hole inside that way. How do we hack in? Just plug this into the security system. Whoa, sweet. We can use the catapult. Okay, here goes nothing then. Yeah, so they throw it down. It's literally a USB thumbstick. So they swallow it, and then we can use the... So there's a camera up there, so you want to launch that into the camera so we can hack into security. Dunk! Possum hack protocol! Boom, boom. Racoon HQ, Trash King. You're in LA, aren't you? The Baconator is pretty swish. No, we live in UK, unless that was a joke. I struggle with a certain something in Judgment which is required to unlock Ammon, but I got it now, and it's going to be smooth sailing from now on, I believe. Ah, good. Oh, in the game. I think it's probably based in a fictional place, but maybe? Because I've seen a lot of landmarks that maybe it's a lot of places. Sorry, I misunderstood that. Alright, okay. So, won the College World Series of UCLA Bruins on MLB The Show. Well done, all. I think that's all we can swallow in here. So this is basically the toilet. So as long as you get those two things, we can go out here. Okay. So biology, anthropology, main hall. So we can't go in those. They're locked. So from the observatory, it looked like a bit like LA. It could well be based on LA. Notice how the doors have got a little gap under them, which is handy. So swallow the paper. Now, the reason why I mentioned swallowing the paper, obviously we have to swallow everything, but there's a reason specifically for the paper, which we'll get to in a minute. Security, right, okay. Swallow that. Okay, and as the raccoon's asleep. Whoop. Oh, he doesn't wake up. Zip, zip. Okay, so that puts the raccoon in the catapult, so we can launch him at. See the red card key up there shining? We can launch him into the shelf, smack the shelf, and take all the stuff off it. And that loads the red card key into the catapult. So we go back out to the main corridor to biology, and if we launch it under there, it swipes the card like that, and then we can get in. Okay, biology lab. Welcome to the biology lab, new recruits. Donut County was home to many rude, screaming beasts. I can't really do Brian Blessed, it's about as close as I can get. No one can do Brian Blessed. No one knows why, the animals were just outside. It's our job to figure out the purpose of these nude creatures. Watch as our top raccoons extract the facts. Alright. So, let's swallow all this crap first. There's a really weird trophy here as well, I'll try and get it. Okay, we need to swallow that. I don't know what that is over there, but yeah, we need to swallow the snake. Right, so this is like an earlier level where the snake's now part of the hole, so we can use to swing like that. Right, now, this is where you use the buttons to grab the cages, but if you pause and go to the Trashopedia, this is one of these hidden, dodgy trophies. Okay, let's see. I need to go to the end. Abandoned house. Did we look at the abandoned house stuff? I don't know what we did, you know. Donut shop. I don't know. I think we probably did. Oh, instant noodles is instant because you instantly regret eating it. No, not true, baby. If you get some good instant noodles, my god, are they good. Swallow, says Shotsky. Have you seen the name of the stream? I called it "What's in My Gaping Hole Tonight." Someone was mean to this cat. Possum's desk. The desk is stuffed with MREs and fake IDs. We need to get to Racoon Lagoon. 405, we're getting there. This is in order, so Racoon HQ, here we go. Right, we need to find those bits of paper we swallowed earlier. Let's see, biology lab. Oh no, it'd be in HQ, wouldn't it? Oh, do you know what? Because I've completed the game, this is the full Trashopedia. So this is stuff we haven't seen, I think. So here we go, yeah. So the Racoon HQ, there you go. Bandits note. It says up, left, down, left, grab. So up, left, down, left, grab. Right. So this is not easy. You can't really fail it. It's just difficult to get right. Old log. Yeah. Up, left, down, left, grab. Right. So up. So if you hit any of the buttons twice, it literally doesn't count. Even if you're on one of the extreme sides, say if you're on the left, if you hit left twice, you don't know that you have. So it's tricky. So up. No, see that went up too, so it doesn't count now. Right. Up. I think that counted. Left. Down. left, and then grab. Yeah, see, it didn't count. So someone said one trick to this is to put the magnet in the bottom right hand corner because it's easier to see what you're doing. Because if you move it against an extreme wall, as I say, like if you're on the left and you move left, you can't tell that it's moved. Whereas from the bottom right, you can see all the movements happening. So you don't have to do this, but it just makes it a bit easier. Yeah, Orb said that was twice. Yeah, it's very tricky to control this because you've got to swing the snake and go back straight away. You've got to sort of pull back really quickly. So up. Okay, and then left. And then down. And then left. And then grab. Yeah, but I don't know why that didn't count. Very strange. I'll try that again. Someone suggested that it's a speed thing. We have to do it at a certain speed. You reckon the down was twice? It possibly was, yeah. I'll try that again anyway. Up, left, down, left, grab. Yeah, it's really. This is probably the trickiest thing in the game, I reckon. Wait, let me think. Up, left, down, left, grab. The last left was twice. Yeah, it's very tricky to tell. Let me up, left, down, left, grab. Up, left, down, down. That was twice. Up, left, down, left, grab. See what I mean? It just. Up, left, down, left, grab.
Maybe you can't move it from where it is.
Down, left, grab. There you go. Right, so doing that unlocks the safe so we can go in there later. Right. Wow, yeah, that is... A lot of people got stuck on that. Oh. So yeah, also a lot of people didn't realise that existed, but yeah. Up, left, left, down, grab. No, yeah, it definitely was. Let me go back to that. Yeah, up, left, down, left, grab. So yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not easy to do that, but anyway, yeah. So basically, all you've got to do normally is just grab the cages. That'll put the cages on the outside. We can't do anything with them right now, but get the seagull. Test animals. Okay, and that gives us the frog, which obviously we need to get the flies in a minute. Grab. Okay, so that swallows the snake. Go on.
Do you reckon the seagull's name is Stephen?
Stephen. Ah, it's my house and I shall watch Stephen the Seagull. Can't remember what that was from now. Some bloke was just annoyed that he wasn't allowed to choose what he wanted to watch on telly in his own house. Some comedy thing, I don't remember. Right, swallow the animal cages. Okay, so we want to grab all the flies because we need to grab that blue thing up there below the bunnies. Look. So if we do that, right, he'll grab onto the shelf, but look, he's not heavy enough. So to prove the point about the hole having, if you launch, grab the thing, and then let the frog go into the hole, it gives him extra weight, but he does need to be fatter, so we need to eat all the flies first. So there's one hiding up there. I love all the raccoons watch you from inside that little hole, the little window thing there. I'm going to go back to Judgment, have a fun stream. Thank you, Shotsky, thank you for popping in, thanks for the sub, and obviously we'll be here for a while, so if you want to come back or have us on in the background, that's fine. Okay, so now we launch the frog to grab that. Oh no, we're slightly too far back. Okay, so if we let it happen, right, see what I mean? So people said, oh, I got all the frog to eat all the flies, and it's still not heavy enough to bring the shelf down, which it isn't. But if you leave the hole, like I say there, like that, then when his weight pulls, he pulls into the hole. So what we want to do is swallow all the rabbits, and then we learn a new mechanic. Well, not mechanic, but if you swallow a mating pair of animals, it makes the hole grow because of, I don't know, love. I don't know. Don't panic! It's just a rogue hole. This is literally very normal. I turned on the emergency lights because it's fun. I believe you. Please finish filling out your waivers in the next 5 seconds. Alright. So that's, oh. Yeah, so we launch all the rabbit children, and then it shows from the security room that we basically broke that room. So there we go. Alright. So, Racoon HQ, so we're back out here, right. Yeah, so that hole in that room is still there, so we're now a different hole, I think. But yeah, swallow all the rabbits, basically. Just to get some extra size. This reminds me of Goat Simulator, this music. Right, okay. That rabbit's got a hard hat on, it's got the blue key. So obviously we need that, so let's swallow that. So that loads the blue key into the catapult. But there's some more rabbits here, so let's grab those. And then this is only unlocked because of that thing we did earlier. If you missed it, you have to start the level again. So, hey, and you get a trophy for this. You don't have to grab any of this stuff, but I do because it's there. So there's the gold quadcopter there. Steal all of BK's treasure, or no, TK's treasure. Sorry, trafficking. Right, okay, yeah, so there's a trophy for getting into the vault, basically. You don't have to swallow any of that stuff, but it's just there so you can. Right. Okay, so, anthropology room. Launch the key. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, this room, okay. Before raccoons, the people of Donut City produced a wide variety of trash. We believe each piece of trash had special significance. Our scientists study this trash round the clock so that we can learn to create our own someday. Let's see what they're up to. Yeah, it's messing about. Okay. So this bit's fairly standard. Potions first. Basically, you just got to try and work out what's the smallest thing first. A bit like Katamari, really. Okay, swallow that. That means we can probably get the hats. And then we can probably swallow those. I don't know if we could swallow their tablets, but we can swallow them anyway. Grab all that stuff back there. Let's tip that over so we can swallow the bin. Oh, actually, no, we want to swallow the bin last, I think. I don't know that it matters, but I don't want to screw it up, so I'll do it last. Okay. So that makes the hole hot. Now that's relevant because
fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, quite. So swallow the firework. Now you can, if you launch it at the screen, that's a secret thing. You get a trophy for that, and you can swallow the Trash King's screen. You don't need to do that. But anyway, another firework. Let's launch it at that thing up there, the bell. We can take that out, and that causes hell. Nobody panic! Everything is fine. To whomever is driving this hole, please go away! Okay. So, right. Now, we've got water. Now what you can do with the water is short circuit the machine, power it up, that turns it round. So we need to get rid of all this water so the bird will drink it. I don't know if we need to get rid of the small puddles, but we have anyway. Right, that makes fire come out. That's a fireworks machine, so that drops a firework. Now, this is the puzzle that everyone got stuck on, because it's... I don't think it's that obvious, but from what I remember, basically we have to... I'm trying to think what order you have to do this in. Get water, You have to short circuit the machine. It has to stay under it long enough to power it up. And then, okay, I'll show you what I thought you had to do for a while. So under that is fire, right? So if you let the firework float and then set fire to the firework, then it launches up in the air and nothing really and nothing really happens, right? And you go, what you? I tried so many combinations of things to do. This is what you have to do, right? So water, short circuit, let the bird drink the water. Then, I'm trying to think, then we have to get a firework. Okay. Now, we have to get more water, you have to start it again. Let the bird drink the water again. Now, we have to set fire to the firework, so go around this side. So it sets fire to the firework, swallow the firework, let it burn like that, and then launch it into... Oh, that wasn't right. I think we do have to launch it through that hole though, I just wasn't lined up properly, but that's what you have to do anyway. So, this is the video that when I looked up the level for this to work out how to do it, literally the first comment was, like a timestamp, 9:14. Go to this part in the video, this is what you're here for. And loads of people going, oh, thanks, man. Because they didn't get this puzzle either. So it's yeah, so you can do it all right and still not get it. Which is why a lot of people didn't really understand this. You can replace that firework, but yeah, so swallow the firework under the hole. There you go. So that was the puzzle that everyone got stuck on. If any puzzle, that's the trickiest one, I think. Well, that concludes the tour. Attention, hole driver. Meet me in my office. Thank you. That's destroyed that room. Okay. Deploy hole. Yeah, so I think you can't go back in either of the rooms now, so go through to the main. That's that door at the end. Whoosh. This is your last chance to... I don't know if you didn't take the opportunity to go in the safe if it's now locked anyway, but we went in there, so I don't know. Maybe maybe this is a second chance to get it, but don't rely on that. Right, okay. TK's office. Why does it sound like a baby is crying? I don't know, that's their alarm system, I guess. Trashkin's office. Ooh, a donut. It's almost like it's like Hansel and Gretel.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, it's literally that. Ah, no! We got stuck, we got trapped. BK! Please report to my office right now. I am opening up direct access for you alone, BK. We have urgent business. Whoa, he said my name. Are you sure you can handle him alone? He seems like he stinks. Yeah, he definitely stinks, but I can handle him. I thought about what you said earlier. This is my mess to clean up. It is, but you could always call me for backup. I appreciate it. Wish me luck. You don't need it. You're gonna kick butt. Lol. Thanks, dude. Don't know if there was a skylight or what, but... Want a pickle? No, I'm here to get you to reverse the holes. Bring everyone back. Did you know you're the highest rated hull driver in Donut County? You're famous, BK. Whoa, really? Picture this. Picture this, dude. Dude sounds weird in Brian Blaze's voice. Picture this, dude. Full-time employee status. Company stock. The company will take care of everything for you. They'll even wipe your butt. I hate wiping my butt. If you join me, you'll get to play with the real big boy toys. Like the golden quadcopter. Oh no, sorry, yeah, I forgot they named it. The King Quadcopter. It has a cement cannon for tough construction jobs. It's the pickup truck of quadcopters. OMG. OMG. I have one more thing to show you. Follow me, follow me. References. Hey, possum. Uh-oh. Do you have a bazooka? Or something that could blow up a bunch of quadcopters? Nah, but I can check the dark web when we get back. Ugh, never mind. Maybe they're just here for fun. Hurry up, BK. That's where the hole comes from. That's where the holes come from. Sick. BK, those nerds in the hot air balloon are holding you back. Also, I love how he told him the secret where the holes come from, but we never hear it. Oh, so that's how you create magic. Huh? You've got to learn to put yourself first. You've got to reach in and take the pickle. What if my hand gets stuck like yours? Ha! It's not stuck. I can take it out whenever. It's meant to inspire you. Sign this. Wow, branch manager. I love that his hand's stuck in that jar. And I get health insurance? Yes, and of course a brand new quadcopter. Huh. Alright. Hand me the pen. Oh, he's turned his back on us. Uh-oh, that sound. Yeah, check that out, it's massive. It's a King Quadcopter. We need to surrender, Mira. That thing can easily pop our balloon. Not if we blow it up first. Huh? I told you, I don't have a bazooka. And Trash King has my hacking device. We're gonna use a hole. Trust me. It's designed to destroy stuff. Alright. Boss fight. They said they were going to have a boss fight, didn't they? Right, there's two outcomes to this, so I'm going to do the fail version first. So basically you have to run away from the cement, and if you get hit with the cement, that's not a bad thing, but he then starts dropping bombs. You have to let one of the bombs blow up the concrete. Like that. And you have to wait for the little bomb to drop, which we didn't get one of, because I think we got covered in concrete, so... Yeah, there's a trophy for doing this without getting hit at all, so we're doing the version, because it is a different cutscene. Perhaps we should have done the good version first. I've started now. So we're dying on purpose to show off what happens when that happens. But yeah, if you don't get hit with the thing, basically you run away like this. I just want to show you once how to do it properly. Yeah, a little one drops, and then you can swallow that and launch it up at the quadcopter and damage it. Annoyingly, when he hits the balloon, it only damages for half each time, so it's diminishing returns on how much damage he does. So it looks like there's a tiny bit left, but we have to let it do it 3 more times. So, yeah, it gives you plenty of chance not to die, but the trophy for doing it without getting hit at all is kind of tricky. Well, I mean, it's not too bad. We'll try and do it in a minute. I mean, you can literally, if you want to do the fail word list, you can literally just sit still. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, see, only two, so I think we need, like, this one and the next one. So I think if you sit still, none of the bombs really go near the middle, because they all bounce in the middle and go to the outside, so... Yeah, see, there's one more. You'd think that would be it, but... Okay. What? Defeated. Game over. And you think, oh, okay, that's it, is it? Nope. Wow, we stink at this game. Yeah, the reveal.
Nice.
Wow, we stink at this game. Yeah, lol, we're terrible. I think you actually healed the boss. We'd probably last 5 seconds in a real boss fight. I don't know, I took a self-defense class once. We don't have any good gear though. What gear would you use in a real boss fight? Well, dual katanas, obviously. Hey, you guys open? Each katana would contain the soul of a master of elemental magic. One sword, I love how he's doing this while serving the guy outside. One sword would have ice abilities, the other would have fire. I'll have a dozen donuts. What about armor? Are you going in nude? I just need cargo pants. In each pocket I'd have a different type of healing spray. Resident Evil. Wow, you thought about this. Yeah, dude. Let's give this boss one more shot. Go on.
He's Carlos, I think, or...
Oh.
Wesker?
Yeah. I mean, I know the characters' names.
Does Wesker go around shirtless?
Ooh. I don't know, actually. It's definitely a Resident Evil reference. I don't know enough about the characters, honestly, to be able to answer that. Maybe someone else can. But, let us know if you do know. Let's give this boss one more shot. I want to get a perfect score. Okay, this time we've got to collect the free guy that pops up at the beginning. It reminds me of Streets of Rage with the free life at the very start of the first level. Lol. You call it a free guy? Yeah, what do you call it? I always called it an extra man. An extra man? I thought everyone called it that. Wow. Whatever, lol. I'm kicking you off my team. If we were in a real boss battle, you'd definitely betray me. What? No way. I'd never betray you. Betray you. Betray you. Betray you. The zoom in. Oh no, he's going to betray us. Yeah, so this is basically so it goes back to the start of the fight. What was the question? Oh, what was the guy in Resident Evil who was basically topless? Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either Wesker or Carlos.
Wesker or Carlos,
as
we
far as I
reckon.
know.
Yeah, as far as Yakobu knows, because I've got no clue. So, okay, we're gonna skip this to get to the fight. Okay, so we're gonna try doing this without taking any damage because that's another trophy. Avoid the concrete. Okay. So you want to swallow the little one. Ah, shit. Yeah, we're going to take damage now. I fucked it already. Yeah, I should have waited till he stopped properly. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're not going for a trophy here, but I have done this without taking damage. So there's the little one. Okay. So you want to wait till he's like that. There you go. Also, swallow the little one. Now then. Yeah, so this makes it slightly more tricky. So he drops concrete blocks, so you have to find a pattern to run in like this. Okay. Shit. Ah, shit. Yeah, I missed it. Don't know why I'm doing so badly at this. I did so fucking stream luck this is. Honestly, I have done this like 3 times and taking no damage. I suppose it's because I'm not concentrating, I'm talking and doing other stuff, but you know, you get the idea.
There we go, his cars.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck! Missed him again. I think we can get another go at this. Yeah, if you sit directly under the bomb, you can catch it again and have time to launch again. That's what I should have done. So this one's a little bit trickier, so you have to run round the shape like this. Okay. Yep. Oh shit. No, I missed that one as well. How am I doing so badly at this? I should have tried to go for the good ending. We'll probably end up getting the bad ending again by accident. Oh wait, I don't get stuck in a corner there. Whoops. You've got to be careful about that. Did I get it? Alright. Okay. Carlos Oliveira. There you go. We destroyed it. Thank you, Neo. All without BK's help. I can't believe he abandoned us. He sold us out. I'm not surprised. BK is a true capitalist. Well, I'm gonna kick his butt. I'll fix this quadcopter and smash it again. What was that? It's not over yet! Yeah. It's like Liquid when he comes back in Metal Gear Solid about 3 times. It's not over yet! It's back and it has a bazooka! Not fair! Don't blow us up! Ha 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 ha! You thought you could use my holes against me? I'm the Trash King! I rule! I designed this app! Sorry to burst your balloon, but your friend BK took the pickle! That's a euphemism. Later, nerds. Have fun! Nope. Sorry I'm late! I didn't take the pickle! BK! He's got the hacking device. We can hack into the quadcopter and take it apart. BK, hold still. I'm gonna catapult you right into the quadcopter. Dodge the bazooka. Okay. Wait, don't let me get blown up. So we have to swallow in quickly, launch into the copter. There we go. Possum hack protocol. So we have to swallow all them. And if you leave it too long, he ends up firing the bazooka, so between blasts. So ideally you don't want to let them roll too close to the edge, which we have, but it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah. So if you want to do that boss fight with no damage, you have to do that bit with no damage as well, which is a lot easier than the first bit, so... Alright. swallow all the bits of the big quadcopter. There's a hidden trophy here as well coming up. So what you want to do is when you grab the last item, go straight to the bottom of the screen. So once we've swallowed that, because if we end up swallowing the building, that ends the scene. So we need to move. So you see that raccoon statue there? There we go, yeah. So there's a trophy for doing that, and if you destroy the building first, then you can't destroy that statue. So it's BK's monument, or Trash King's monument, sorry. So we've moved the tornado about, break all the walls and stuff. Basically throw the bits off the level. Whoosh. There you go. You guys ruined everything. Ugh. I guess raccoons just can't cut it in Donut County. What? More like you can't cut it, dude. Yeah, lol. Your company stinks. You ruined the neighborhood. BK, it's not about the company. Think about all the innocent raccoons that moved here. Oh my god, give me a break. The truth is, we're running out of trash. We first came to Donut County because the trash was plentiful. Now we have to keep opening up more holes to get less and less trash. I was looking out for us, dude. No, you weren't. You were just looking out for yourself. You didn't run out of trash. You ran out of people to steal from. What am I supposed to do? I have nothing now. Bring everyone back. Yeah, all our stuff too. It's so much work though. I'd have to build a huge catapult. If you do, we'll tell you how to get your hands out of the pickle jar. Your hand out of the pickle jar, sorry. Really? No. Lol. Nope. Lol. Lol. Oh, yeah, the gift, gifts probably won't post. Do yourself a favour, don't turn around and look. I'll copy paste that so I can look at what that is. Oh, right, yeah, do yourself a favour, don't turn around. Yeah, in The Simpsons, there's a tiny crisp packet and he shreds a tear like that famous thing, and then there's a the whole town is trash behind him. I forgot about that. Well done, all. Twitch is so lame and out of date. Well, did Twitch ever allow you to post GIFs in chat? I don't think it did. Anyway, I think it's ready. Okay, everyone. You still can't even rewind a live stream. It's live. Why would you be able to? Can you do that on other sites? I've got no idea.
You pause live streams on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, actually now... Yeah, no, I have done that before, actually. Yeah, I remember... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, that is what it is. One at a time. Let's get moving. Thanks, Mira. And, BK, stay out of trouble. Other streaming services command it. Yeah, well, there you go. Ruff. I can't remember the voices I gave any of these characters, but before I go, we have one request. Could you please not catapult any snakes back up there? Oh, I'll see what we can do. Nope, see ya. Jumps and presses the button. Even Kick, which is literally built with Twitch. Yeah, Kick has a bad reputation in my head because the only time you hear about it is when some dickhead annoys someone on it and then goes to prison or whatever. It's been wild, y'all.
Fire.
Go on.
Well, someone who catches fire.
Yes. Yeah. It does seem like, black market Twitch. It's like, the way I used to describe, oh god, what was that website, that really weird one? ioffer.com, where I found it by accident one day, and it was like an eBay type website, but they just allowed you to sell anything. And I remember thinking, I bet there were people that literally sell drugs on here. So I used to sell, I used to sell things that weren't legal, let's say that, but nothing really bad. It was mainly just like PSP stuff and like cards with games on them and stuff, you know, copy DVDs and stuff like that. But yeah, basically I said it was a black market eBay because I'm genuinely not even kidding about this. The offer of the day on the homepage at one point was buy one electrified knuckle duster, get another one free. Amazing. And you go, I went to it like 3 months later and all that shit was cleared up. So clearly someone went in there and got rid of all that crap because, yeah, what a deal, says Orby. They were selling like weapons and shit on there in the UK. I don't know how they got away with it, just because no one was looking, I guess. It works better than Twitch, which is nuts considering the amount of money it generates and that Amazon owns it. Yeah, I used that back in the day, says Neo. Well, there you go. Been wild, y'all. Sorry again, guys. It's okay, we forgive you, Mira. Yeah, not you though, BK. Haha, yeah, you stink. Haha. Okay, bye, whatever. Hey Coyote, I was thinking. Huh? Would you like a job at our donut shop? We're going clean, I promise. Yeah, I suppose I'd like that. Because he owned the donut shop before we did. There we go. You finally see what he looks like and he's got a business suit on. But I get to be your boss! Lol, weird, but okay. Whoosh! Only time. Who can say if things will ever get back normal? Yeah, probably won't feel normal for a while. No matter, we can sail and let the bunnies flow. Right, well, sorry for the mess. It's okay, take care, Mira. They're supposed to be old, so I was trying to do an old person voice there. Mira! BK! Oh yeah, he's the one that sold all the fireworks. I love how he's got his foot in a cast. Reminds me of the guy in GTA who got his arm blown off, and then he's in future games with one arm. Phil, I think his name was. Nice job blowing up that quadcopter, lol. Thanks. You know, I was thinking. I sure hope you don't mention anything to the cops about my explosives business. They would probably be pretty shocked to hear who destroyed the 405. And all the other stuff you guys blew up, you know? I'm just saying, as a friend. Okay. Well, thanks for threatening us. Later. It's like, if you dob me in, I'll fuck you up. I got a joke for you guys. Did you ever hear the one about the raccoon kissing the chicken? No. How does it go? Dude, I'm not gonna kiss your dirty chicken. There's a prime target for a cock joke there, but they chose not to take that. Oh, your Star Trek. Oh, you sold your Star Trek communicator badge. Star Trek: A Final Unity was an absolutely banging point and click. Might have to check that out. Yeah, it's been real. Yeah, a real waste of time. Thanks for introducing us to this frog, though. It's a cool frog. So he's friends with the frog now. Pretty cool, I guess it all worked out. Okay, you can launch me now. Yeah, okay. It's just like, it's hurry up. Hey guys, stop by Cat Soup sometime, will ya? Sure. Are you gonna get rid of those bugs? I don't know. Oh, I feel like they're kind of a secret ingredient now. Brilliant. Lol, sweet. Raccoons would love that. You should throw some apple cores and a fish bone in there. Make a garbage stew. Whoa, good idea. Ew, no. Ew. Go away. Boom. The bird's now his friend. Sorry I doubted you, Possum. Ah, no sweat, Mirror. You shouldn't trust what anyone tells you. Especially BK. Don't worry, I'll never trust him again. What? After all this? Oh my god, I'm kidding. See? You can't trust anyone on this flat, hollow earth. Oh my god, whatever. Whoop. You know, it's going to take a long time for me to forgive you guys. You messed up like every possible thing. I'm sorry, Coco. BK? I'm sorry too, Coco. You still want to go to the beach next weekend? Haha, yeah, let's do it. Whoop. Hey, Mira. Thanks for being so cool to me. And for showing me how to be good. And for your patience. And oh my god, okay, that's enough praise. I don't know. Maybe someday you'll make it up to me. After you do my laundry for 100 years. Praise me now. Well, okay. After spending so much time with you, I decided. You stink only 75% as much as the Trash King. You still need a bath, though. You'd love my stink. I don't. I really don't. Lol. Would you do me the honour of pressing the launch button? Gladly. Ha! Too slow. I love the dialogue in this game. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Although you do get an interactive credit sequence, which is pretty cool. You get to fly the quadcopter around Donut County and look at all the things you can do. Then you can see all the locations we went to as well. So we got a horn as well. It's more of a siren than a horn, but I think you can use it to frighten people. I'm not sure. Yeah, see, this is right at the start of the game. Oh, hold on, we can, what's that? Upscale town. Bagel Day, help donate, cat soup. A major coyote project. Watch for holes. Have you seen this dog? Oh, there's two things we can do here, actually. The only things you need to do here, there are 2 trophies hidden here, though. Let's see, where's the donut shop? There it is. Neo is off to bed late. It's night lying, Yakobu, Orbicus, chat, etc. Thank you very much. We will see you next time, Neo. Good try.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, so one of the trophies is flying through the donut. So you get a trophy for that. Well, there's the coyote. Oh, you can fly down into the donut shop. That's pretty cool. Whoa, whoa. Down, down. Oh, possum's in here now. Okay. Can we fly out the window? Probably not. Fly out the door, though. Right, the only other trophy is if we... I'm trying to think where it is. It's to do with... Wait, oh, there it is, yeah. So there's a what's it called? An anchor in the middle of the thing. So if you keep going up and follow the chain... keep going. This takes a little while, but not too long. See, we're getting higher and higher into the clouds. Because this chain clearly links to something. There we go. the Racoon airship! There you go. And that's where all the donuts come from. There you go, there's all the boxes of donuts. So yeah, there's a trophy for that. So it's, the trophy is something like where the Trash King escaped to or something. I love the fact that he's still got the pickle jar on his hand as well. You gotta reach in and grab the pickle. I don't actually know if there's anything worth seeing in this credits bit. I never, because that's literally the last trophy you can get, and then you don't need to do anything else. You can literally just turn the game off. But I don't know if there's anything worth seeing. I'll go down as I'm flying. But I assume you can go through all the credits. I don't know. I never. There's no reason to, so I didn't. Maybe I'm on the edge of something and can't go that way, I don't know. Oh, no, actually, no, okay. Right, here we go. Alright. I guess just maybe follow the credits. Oh, there we go, there's the little emo boy. All the explosives, he's still making stuff, there we go. There's the Racoon statue. Maybe we can scare the birds? No, maybe not. Icon design. There we go, he's stuck again, being attacked by bees. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, you can sort of collect the credits, as it were. There's a big garden there. All the old people made their own garden. There you go. I think we collected that one. Right. Maybe not. There we go. They're all watching. They're all watching him quite literally stroke his cock. So that's happening. There's the chef making more donuts. Cool. There's possum in there, yeah. Yeah, so I think that's probably it. I don't know if there's anywhere else we can go. If we follow the road, can we go to the other part of town, maybe? No, I think that's a dead end. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to end this other than just to turn the quadcopter off, but if there is... Do you know what I should have done? Watched someone else's playthrough and found out if there was anything else you could do. But I didn't, so... but yeah, there you go. Click. Done flying. Power down the quadcopter and watch the rest of the credits. Yes. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, we will go back to that soup thing and I'll show that off because that'll only take a minute or so. Because I wanted to show that, but I wondered if going back to that would mean that we had to then go through the rest of the levels again. So I thought we'd finish first. But yeah, cute game. There's really no... well, a couple of the puzzles are tricky to work out, but other than that, there's no real difficulty to this. It's just a bit of fun. I wouldn't pay too much for this game if you're going to get it, but I mean, you know, chuck them a tenner or whatever, it's fine. If it's any more than that, I probably wouldn't worry about it. Now, indie fun. Kelly Santiago worked on... yeah, inspired by an idea from Peter Molyneux. I missed that the first time round. That first woman's name I read out. She works for the company who make Journey and Flower. I think I recognise her name. So that's interesting to know she worked on this because I never really looked at these credits the first time round. But there you go. Donut County backed by Indie Fund. Good on them. 2018, yeah, I didn't know how old this game was, so 25. So 7 years ago, yeah. There you go. I'd never heard of it till the other day. I got, what was the game I got that got me to get this? Oh crap, what was it? Oh, Rain on Your Parade, which is that one where you play as a cloud, and then I got, Just Crow Things. No, I got Just Crow Things first, but I played the cloud one first because it comes before it. Then that, and then it said, oh, if you like these, you might like Donut County, so I thought, oh, what's that? And looked, and yeah, so that's how I got this. Okay. So you can visit all the levels and everything. That character movement is very Katamari, that is. And right, what's the soup one? Cat soup, there we go. Yeah, okay. Alright. So we'll just speed through this first bit. I wonder if there's a people must have sped run this. Catsup? Ketchup? Catsup? Yeah, when Mr. Burns is confused. I remember asking Mother Secret, is catsup a real thing? And because I'd literally never heard of it before, it's an Americanism, isn't it? Whoop. There we go. Alright. Ah, yeah. Right, so. Right, let's see. 2 salt, 3 pepper, right. 2 salt, 3 pepper. Okay. So grab the cans to get them out of the way. Okay, forward, whoop. Soup. Right. 1 salt. Okay, I think I got 2 pepper there. Not sure. I'll get another salt. Okay. I'll get another pepper. If it doesn't turn it orange, then it means we need another one. There you go. Right, that's what was supposed to happen. So if you feed it to the bird now... That's it, basically. But there's a trophy for that, anyway.
Nice.
If you... right, let me restart the level. I should have shown the throw-up thing first. But we'll show you what happens when you bugs get into the soup. Which I'm surprised didn't happen by accident. Because it's not that easy to get around them. That's the other thing as well. You go, well, if you only have to get around them, what's the trickiness? Because if you get too near the bird, he'll just eat the soup, whatever you put in it, which can end the level early. And or if you haven't put enough salt or pepper in it, you have to start again anyway. So okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, why aren't we transitioning? We didn't eat that stuff back there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you don't actually need to eat these cans, but frankly they're just in the way, and if they get in the soup, I think it poisons it anyway, so... Right. So soup. Okay. So let's put anything in it. Now, it's orange, right? Yellow, right? So once a bug gets in it, it goes green. So basically you've completely ruined the soup. There's no way to salvage it. So what you want to do is go over to the bird like that, get him to drink it. Yeah, so that's how you start again, essentially. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show that. Oh, for completing the game, you get a couple more items in the Trashopedia. Let's see. Biology lab. Oh, I don't know if we looked at these. Cement block, a piece of luxury furniture. Bomb blows up a small amount of stuff. Bomb big blows up a large amount of stuff. Hacking device. The hacker's code requires that when you hack into a mainframe, you've got to say, "I'm in!" Tornado. Sometimes when a cloud flushes a toilet, things get out of control. HQ broken. Well, I guess I don't have a job anymore. Yeah, because this is the Racoon commenting on the items. Hopefully you learned something from the Trashopedia. Luckily, I don't care, lol. I made most of this up. Trash King paid me practically nothing to write these. Oh well, lol. Thanks for playing. Yeah, so you get like a little credit message for reading them all in order there. So yeah, brilliant. I love this game. It's a shame it's so short, but you know, I guess it couldn't outstay its welcome. So, but yeah, that's basically it. Is there anything else to show you? I suppose we've seen the credits. Did we see the credits? Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright. Cool. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a... I guess that would show you how to get all the trophies. Apart from the one about taking no damage on the final boss. Actually, I might try and do that. It's just to show you that I can do it. Catapult, boss fight, there we go. It's weird, I did this like 3 times the other day. I did it once by accident, once for... I think I did it another time because I just wanted to, and then I realised that there was a PS4 version, so I did it in that as well. This shouldn't be this difficult. We only have to do like the first 2 stages and then I'll cancel out, because that's the bit that matters, so... Right. I've just got to be more patient, I think. Ah, shit, I wasn't quick enough. Fuck. Yeah, it's because it bounced. I should have caught it on the bounce. You've got a bit. Basically, you've got to be under the helicopter when it drops the small bomb, so it can go straight in the hole. At least on that first one, because after that, I think it drops the small one first, so you have got time. Weirdly, it dropped the small one first that time. That was interesting. Right, okay, good. Right, that's the trickiest bit, to be honest. As long as you don't get caught on any corners. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, you almost got caught there. Again, you can save yourself. Getting hit by the concrete isn't the end of it, it just makes it harder. Nice. Alright, okay. That's the trickiest section. So, we did that without taking any damage. So the second bit is just catching the... well, launching the USB device in before it can fire the cannon the first time, and then launching all the bombs back here. Yeah, so this section has to be done taking no damage as well to get that one trophy. So we have to get BK and the hacking device in. Launch for it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was tight. Right. Yeah, it was so tight it actually turned on its side to fire the cannon. So this bit's not as difficult as the first bit, I don't think, anyway. Okay. And then one final one. There we go. So yeah, that's it basically, and then that's when you get the trophy for doing it with no damage. So there you go. Alright, so it is quite easy. I just couldn't. I don't know why I kept screwing it up earlier, honestly. Stream pressure, stream luck, whatever you want to call it. Yay! There you go, Ob. So there you go. That's all. That's if you'd done exactly what I'd done, you'd have got all the trophies there. So there you go. That's about it, I think. Oh, wait. Did I ever look at stats? Oh, that's just to look at the trash PD, yeah. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. Right, yeah, so let's do a fake goodbye for YouTube. Hope you enjoyed that, and that was part 2 and the final part of Donut County. If they ever do a DLC or a second one, they've got to call it some sort of pun about being in your hole, something like that. In my hole. Yeah, so there you go. So thank you everyone for enjoying that, and see you on the next game. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.
See you on whatever time this gets uploaded. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Probably tomorrow or the next day, I'm lazy. And